This game was probably the craziest game I have ever played, so I thought I'd share it with you. Here comes Pepper. Welcome everybody! If you, additionally to this video, also want a full detailed gameplay analysis video about this game like I've done with other games before, let me know in the comments. There's definitely a lot to learn here. If enough people want it, I'll consider. This was my team, this was my opponent's team. I think my team had the advantage here. Opponent was a very good player, tops just slightly outside of the top 100. Unfortunately, the connection was terrible for both of us, which makes it even crazier that this was a really good and very enjoyable game. Let's head into the game. Ready turn from Cafu. Passes it to Vinny. Vinny with a lot of space in the center. Double touch pass to Romario, to Neymar. But the test cancel ends up being blocked. We're 10 minutes into the game and Cafu with a sloppy touch allowing Sneijder the steal. Van Basten hits it out to the flank to Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart tricks them all. Rafael van der Vaart, and that's the lead. You know, I'll actually analyze this one scene only for you so you know what you would expect from the full analysis. It's quite interesting. Up until here, pretty straightforward. Now, I see that Makai is running up here and will drag this defender with him. The player with the cursor on is in a downwards motion, meaning if he wants to turn, he'll take some time. For these two reasons, I ran up instead of through the middle. The middle is also the more likely path, so my opponent committed to it. Now you might know this from my tips how to win lag video. Makai is the decoy. He will attract the attention of the opponent who is moving this defender towards Makai. But I actually never intended passing to him. Now I'm in a wonderful spot. Makai drew the attention and these two players near Van der Vaart are all facing towards the goal. Meaning if I go south now, using a test cancel for example, but could also attempt it differently, they will take way too long to turn to actually get close to me, especially since the game was lagging. So all three defenders have no way of stopping me. They even block each other. Van der Vaart has great finishing and kicking power, meaning this is an excellent chance. So yeah, this is what an analysis would look like. If you want the whole video like this, let me know in the comments. Only 3 minutes later, Marquinhos on the right side. Van Bommel's out of position, a lot of space in the center. Now it's Dinho with all the space in the world. Defense is too passive. And that's the equalizer. We're equal. Clever opponent, well played. The main fault here wasn't actually with Rijkaard or the defense, it was overextending with Van Bommel. Game resumes, still the very same minute, doing some build up here. Forward to Makai, drops it back to Ruud Gullit, but it gets intercepted. But Joelinton gifts it right to Van Bommel. Now Sneijder on the outside. Great chip, difficult angle. Van Basten, it's the lead again. 2-1. We move on, minute 20. Nice ball through the center to Romario. Van der Vaart with the interception. He went all the way back. What a great work rate. Now the counter attack. Makai roaming outside, back to Gullit, now to the middle, all the way up to Makai again. Some more quick passes. Almost loses it. Great pass, now Van Bommel in a promising position. It's Van Basten! No goal. Moving on, we're at 25 minutes in with my opponent having the ball. Beautiful slide, Van Bommel! Again Van Bommel! That's Mark Van Bommel. If he was an animal, he'd be a lion. If he was a skilled trainer, he would be fighting spirit. What an icon! Sneijder, always an option on the outside. That's a well-timed pass. Just a tiny bit too far. Minute 29. Cafu. Oh, Van Bommel's way too aggressive here. Long ball to the outside. Timber with a slide. Can't quite reach it. That's Vinicius with a lot of space now. This could be trouble. Clearing, but it's not over yet. Cancels once. Cancels twice, goes for a left foot finish. That's the equalizer again. I really like what my opponent did here. Fully deserved goal. This is just the beginning of this game. Things are gonna get crazy. It's Sneijder again initiating an attack. Gullit loses it. Lucky bounce back. Gravenberg. Van der Vaart. Another lucky bounce. Gives it to Gullit in a great position now. Shoots. What a save by Dida! Yeah, honestly, I should have lost the ball twice there. A goal would have been very unfair. Corner kick. Van Bommel. Gullit! That's the lead again! What a back and forth game! We're almost at halftime now. Corner kick for my opponent. Close to the goal. Keeper knocks it away. It's not over yet. Chip into the middle, a lot of chaos there. Gravenberch attempts the clearance. Still not over. Romario. It's Neymar. Great chance. Saves it. Doesn't matter, Vinicius scores. 3-3 now. Game resumes. Still a little bit to play before the halftime whistle. Gravenberch to Van der Vaart on the right side. That's Makai appearing out of nowhere. Hits the post. But here's Sneijder. Dribbles past one. Back to Gullit. But his own teammate blocked the shot. Brazil with a counter-attack. But unfortunate touch by Neymar. Immediately losing it again. Van Bommel. Gravenberch. All the way to the right side again. Sees Gullit in the center. But a horrible touch. Will that backfire? Fabinho trying to make it fast. But here's Rijkaard intercepting. So much back and forth. Is this a game of tennis? Gravenberch. Gullit from downtown. No! We go into halftime at 3-3. Second half is underway and here is Romario. Rijkaard with a nice block. Sneijder in no hurry. Come sit down, let's chat. Brilliant lofted through ball. Suboptimal first touch, but Gullit fights for it. Makai cut behind and turn past one, past two. Roy Makai! We're leading for the 20th time this game and it was the best player ever, Roy Makai. Anyway, let's see how long it will take me to throw this game again. Cafu on the right side. Manages to hold onto the ball. Pass to the center. To Neymar. Romario. Great 1-2, what's up here? Down to Neymar! The game's equal yet again! So for reference and for the statistics people, it took exactly 3 in-game minutes to throw the game again. But of course, you know, this is eFootball. It's never my or our fault. It was all because of the lag, script, DDA, momentum and so on. Nothing I could do. The one small and the 2 obvious massive mistakes I made here had nothing to do with it. I don't think I've ever conceded more than 4 goals in a single game. But seeing how much time we still have left, I'm confident I'll go for it. Now real talk, if I wanted to win at all costs here, especially since I had Gasperini, it probably would have been an easier game for me had I switched to like 4-4-2 or 4-5-1 long ball counter after leading. But part of me just wanted to continue with 3 at the back and quick counter, because I thought even if I keep conceding, I might realize a thing or two to consider when defending against a great player capable of doing all the cancels that you don't face very often. If you know your opponent can do all the cancels, there are a few things you have to do differently when defending. Also goes for cut behind and turn and some more, by the way. Maybe if I ever have the time for a complete defending tutorial, I'll get into detail here. Enough talk, we're at 62 minutes. Long ball from the keeper to Van der Vaart. Gravenberch. Van Basten with a heel. Sneijder. Gullit. Sneijder. Again Van Basten. Gets blocked. Little bit of chaos here. Makai intercepts. Makai! Van Basten! That's the lead again! Yeah, I mean, although I did technically anticipate the last pass with Makai, it was still just a random chaotic connection goal, to be fair. And what's that? Right into Sneijder. Excellent through ball. Can I lead by 2 goals for once? Van Basten. Beautiful manual goalkeeping. Gullit. Block. Makai! Makai! Yeah, I don't know. Game literally gifts me the ball, then he saves it with a beautiful manual bait, and then gets punished for it because the game gifts me the ball again. Like, that just felt wrong. Joelinton. Vinicius, very clever turn. That's a lot of space for him now. Rijkaard just about takes the ball from him. What a misunderstanding between him and Van Bommel. Vinicius again in a good spot. Rijkaard, what a slide. Defense not organized now. Vinicius. And another goal for Brazil. This game is crazy. We're 71 minutes into the game and everything is still possible. That's Wesley Sneijder. Nice cancel. That's a high ball for Makai, but the keeper knocks it away. Now maybe the counter-attack. It's Vinicius. But right into Gravenberch. Lofted ball to Van der Vaart. Makai lets it through, going for the low cross, but too close to the goal. Dida throws the ball to Vinicius. And Sneijder with the aggressive steal from behind. Van der Vaart. Mark van Bommel. Through the middle, Makai, nice ball to Sneijder. Sneijder for the far corner, but narrowly misses. My opponent manages to relieve the defense a bit now and goes straight for the attack. Rijkaard losing the header to Romario. Konami, explain. Joelinton slowing the game down, increasing the pace again. Neymar. Neymar, nice one. Gets slightly ahead of Gertruida. This could be it. Pass. Tries to slide. Romario. Equalizer. This is insane. What is happening here? Minute 86. Now the next goal could actually crown the winner here. Joelinton, not a good pass. Timber with a quick counter-attack. Van Basten to Gullit. Beautiful lofted through ball back to Van Basten. Is this the decider? Fends off the opponent. Is this it? Van Basten. And Dida saves it. He saves it. Time's almost up. Corner kick now. Van Bommel, Van nothing. Dida making it quick. Will my opponent take the victory now and lead the game for the very first time? It's Neymar to Romario. Back to Neymar. But a heroic tackle from Gertruida saving the day. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart, no, what are you doing? Am I gonna lose it now? It's Mark van Bommel with a crazy slide resulting in a foul here, getting himself booked. That's the way we know him. Aggressive leader. Free kick for my opponent. Who is gonna take this game? How will this drama actually end? Cafu. Vinicius. And base Timber takes the ball immediately. Tries the long through ball, but finds nobody. Fabinho. Long ball to Cafu. This is the last minute. This might be the last action of this game. The low stunning cross. Comes good. Rijkaard, what's that? The corner kick is still gonna happen. No whistle yet. Neymar. Gilberto, oh no, how close was that? This is unreal. So we're actually going all the way. It's gonna be extra time. I think like me and my opponent had this unannounced pact that none of us would do any substitutions, but now we did. For me, that means Bergkamp, Gakpo, De Roon, and Xavi Simons came in. Some interesting stats here. Although I had less possession, I actually had more passes. Also way more shots from me. Did not expect that. Game resumes. Gilberto Silva to Cafu. Gabriel Jesus wins the header against Rijkaard. Konami, explain. Nice touches and turns by Vinicius. Great one to Vinicius with a lot of space. Crosses. Oh no! Crossbar! Crossbar by Gabriel Jesus. My team fails to clear properly. It's still on. Rijkaard finally. Van Basten heel to Van Bommel. Beautiful through ball. Roy Mackay. This is the classic Mackay. Do it! Do it! Wait, what? The game swallowed my double touch. Watch my controller. Like double touch downward shot from here is almost always a guaranteed goal. Must have been the connection. Oh no, this is brutal. This is unfortunate. This is eFootball. Great tackle by Martin De Roon, who was just subbed in. To Gakpo, another substitution. Lofted ball to Van Basten. Controls the ball. Finds Mackay. Dida, crazy save. Now again the counter-attack. This is insanity. Vinicius to Gabriel Jesus. Lucas Paqueta. But Xavi Simons wins the ball back for me. Now Gertruida all the way to Van Basten. But my opponent gets it back quickly to keep up the pressure. Neymar. Beautiful double touch cancel. Tries to find Vinicius. But standard Timber intercepts. Standard Timber it is. Cody Gakpo attempts the through ball to Van Basten. But it's too far. Passes it back. I know what you're gonna do. I know what's gonna happen. I knew it. I knew it. Marco Van Basten. Goal number 7. I knew it. Go for the least likely option. Open your hands, close your eyes, and collect your rewards. We are leading again. It's my game to lose now. My opponent with his standard opening to Cafu once again. Van Bommel, der Aggressivleader. Gakpo on the left. Amazing ball to Van Basten. Pass. Mackay. Goal. Roy Mackay. With his 3rd goal today. Is the game over now? If my opponent comes back from this for the 700th time, then he truly is mentality man. Referee then immediately blows the whistle and I sub in Van Nistelrooy for Van Basten and Van Dijk for Van Bommel, meaning Rijkaard takes Van Bommel's position in the midfield now. The last 15 in-game minutes. Here we go. It's throw in. Long throw to Ruud van Nistelrooy, who was just subbed into the game. Holds on to the ball nicely. Back to Rijkaard, who's in midfield now. Bergkamp. Lovely turn. Bergkamp. Cancel. Shoots. Close. Goal kick. I don't need blue or double blue. We stay neutral until the end with 3 at the back. Just in case someone wonders. My opponent is kinda running out of time now. Martin de Roon with the important interception, but waits too long, loses it again, oh no! De Roberto to Vinicius. Not sure what happened here. Maybe my opponent slipped off the controller or something. I've had that happen before as well, to be fair. Wins the header, super important. If you're leading, bring an aerially confident striker as your target man can help you stay on the ball. Gakpo. But now loses it, De Roberto. Vinicius cancels, takes a step too far but has the luck on his side. Still Vinicius. Van Dijk, but that's not enough. Gabriel Jesus goes for the cancel right into the box. But Van Dijk with a tackle, was that the game winner? Xavi Simons. Are you kidding me? What are you doing? Are you content farming or what? Xavi Simons. Neymar with a sloppy touch. That might have been it. Xavi Simons, don't you dare content farm again. Beautiful turn. Oh yeah, farm that way. Makai tries to let it through, but that was a bit too ambitious. Now the counter attack. No, the ref blows the whistle. We got it. We actually won this game. This is crazy. Oh wow. This was quite a ride. Despite the horrible connection which made it incredibly hard to defend, as you've probably noticed, it was actually really pleasant to play. Lots of little mind games, great opponent that never gave up even when the game let him down, and never did anything unsportsmanlike. Honestly, this game deserved no loser. I really enjoyed it. That's it folks. Let me know if you liked this video. I'd love to subscribe, liked, hyped or commented. Until then guys, take it easy. Shaka!